Hi, my name is Alex Berka, and I work with Catherine Kuchenbecker in the Haptics Lab. And we're here today at the Penn Bookstore with this device I'm wearing, which we call the Proton Pack. And it's a collection of visual and haptic sensors that we're using to measure all the different surface materials that you can find here on campus. Today we're going to walk around and find some different materials to survey throughout the bookstore. So we're hoping to get a model of what the surface feels like in terms of when you push harder, how does the feeling change, or when you move faster across the surface. And that tells us different properties like how rough the surface is, how compliant it is. Okay, so I picked up this sweatshirt, which is the first surface we're going to examine. So I stretched it out on this table under these tracking indicators. And so the camera on my sensor can track where it is using these markers. So when I move it around the surface, it always knows the angle that it's pointing and how fast I'm moving. Okay, so I can start the process with my phone, and then I just start tapping and dragging the sensor around the surface. And so I'm being careful to use a variety of different speeds and a variety of different pressures. Those are the two parameters that really control the vibrations that you feel when you're pushing on a surface. We're trying to give robots a common sense understanding of objects. We say we're trying to give robots the ability to feel with your eyes. One example I use is when you go to pick something up in the kitchen, say a raw egg versus an ice cube, you know that the ice is going to be much more slippery, and you're going to have to squeeze it much harder to pick it up, and you can squeeze it harder without breaking it. And so you know that because you have an intuition about what those materials are made of. And so that kind of understanding is what we're trying to give to robots. So before you touch something, just from seeing it, to be able to predict what it's going to feel like.